Yeah, yeah, yeah,
We
yeah,
have
yeah.
a nice little eavesdropper coming on in. Let me see. All right. All right. Hey, girl.
Hello.
All right. Do you ever have it together as a woman? Since you are a more mature woman than I am, do you ever have it together as a woman?
No, I would say it's a work in progress. You have to constantly reassess your goals and dreams and just rework things. So never totally together. It's always, being a mother, a provider, girlfriend or wife. It's just like many hats to wear. So you have to like constantly be changing and, reworking yourself.
Did you think you had it together as a 20 and 30-year-old?
Never. Even worse. Even worse. No, that was even worse.
Yeah, I was definitely a riot in my 20s. I don't even know how I was in a relationship in my 20s, but I was like, oh, let's go to this state. Let's come on. Are you flipping crazy? I'm studying to be a doctor. Oh, I can wait. Yeah, I don't.
I know.
I didn't have anything together in my 20s. My parents, I'm sorry, my parents have spoiled me. They taken care of me until I was about 25. So I really was just like, oh, whatever. My parents are going to take care of it. Whatever.
You're
Yeah.
blessed.
Yeah, no, my 20s, I had a ball, but child, nothing was together. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, yeah. It's interesting because there are people who I know who, left high school and went to college at 18 years old, and their parents didn't pay for their college. They had to, work while they were going through college at the same time to pay for their education. And, I had a different scenario. My mom and dad paid for my school along with my sister for college. Now I paid for graduate school. But, it depends. It depends on so many factors,
Right.
and, and I look at that and I'm like, I was blessed. But I was also blessed when I think about, and I kind of forgot about this, but my first home I bought when I was 26 years old. And that was the beginning of kind of like what I kind of call generational wealth, is beginning to, build my own wealth, if you will. And yet there's so many people that I know now who are in their 20s who they're like, no, 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 I'm just going to get that condo and I'm going to have more money to do. It just depends on what you want out of life. But one of the things that we talk to our son about now is always about, the whole notion of generational wealth is not to just spend your money, but to use it wisely. That money is to give you access and to have it to serve and to give to other people, but or to share with other people, but never to squander it. To be clear about how money should be used to create wealth for yourself, but also to help serve and help other people as well. But yeah, I think about that. That was one of the things my mom and dad really impressed upon myself and my sister, is that to have your own. Yeah, you can have a nice car, but do you really need that BMW now, or can you just do something
Right.
else? Maybe turn spend that money in a different direction. And so I look at that, and I look at how that set me up for financial success later in life, having my own first home at 26 years of age. So yeah, different strokes for different folks. I always think that that's really important to share with our young people, is that yeah, you can have fun, but just do it in moderation. Make sure that you're using the money in a way that is, allowing you to live comfortably, but also to help and serve other people as well. That's really important to us.
Yeah, they pushed upon the having a house, and I'm just like, I don't want that responsibility because I like sat on a class for like the first time house buyer program, and yeah, like the list that they had and what you need to do, which I didn't mind, but I'm just like the repairs, the remodeling, something breaks down, you had to allocate. Like I didn't want that responsibility. I'm sorry. I'm just not that type of girl. I'm not the girl that's like, yeah, I can do everything myself. I know I'm a domestic type of girl. I will clean my butt off, cook, redesign, interior decorate. But when it comes to fixing something, Pedro, okay?
We're done. You're like, not doing it, not doing
Can
it.
you
not
change
doing
this light bulb? Can you listen? Yeah,
it.
I don't want to touch that. I don't want that responsibility. If something breaks, if something, the washing machine, I'm calling downstairs. James, you said you'll be up here tomorrow? Okay.
Right. I'm
Yeah,
waiting for you. I'm waiting for you.
I don't want that. I don't want that responsibility. I knew that when I sat in the class and I was just like, that's not, yeah, no. I'd rather have a house when I have like a family or a husband. Like, I don't want that responsibility of cutting the grass. I know there's like HOA, but I just don't want to worry about that. I'd rather deal with the internal stuff in the house because I'm very orderly. Like I have like a system that you probably be like, what in the world? You are so detail oriented. But when it comes to fixing something and repairs, girl,
You're like, no, not for me.
no, here's the keys. Tell me when you're done. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hear you. You know, I definitely remember those early days when I thought it was going to be like kind of fun. I was like, I'll mow my own lawn. And then I'm like, no, I'll get somebody else to do it for me. So yeah, there are pros and cons. There are pros and cons. You know, I have a lot of friends who live in New York City, and if they don't own their own townhouse or townhome or row house, they may be renting. And for them, they're like, because I put my money in other things. They value travel. So they'd rather spend their money traveling rather than owning a home where they are dealing with issues like that and plumbing issues because you know there are maintenance costs for sure. So yeah, like I said, different strokes for different folks. But it's interesting, you know, money is supposed to give you access, whatever that is for you that's important to you. That's what you should, you know, use your money for. And everybody's different. Everyone's different.
Yeah, everyone's scenario is definitely different. I think instead of just doing real estate, I invested in like stocks and bonds
Yes.
and stuff. And if I do like a house, I probably get like an investment house where I'm providing housing for like healthcare providers, like traveling healthcare providers. But yeah, me living in the house right now as a single woman, girl, I do not want that responsibility.
Yeah. I hear you.
No, ma'am.
But you can do it. You can do it.
I
You can do it.
can, but I'm just like, girl, I actually have a business and I'm delegating employees, projects, clients, like it's just a lot. If I'm just like a 9 to 5 or a nurse or something, then yeah, I could probably sway, but like I do a lot sometimes. In some seasons it's like way more hectic than others. So yeah, that's how I dealt.
Yeah.
Girl, I'm good. I'm good with the apartment. James, can you open this bottle? You're like, I need some help.
I'll be there at 3 o'clock.
Mayday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Different strokes for different months. I hear that low. Say,
Yes.
Mayday, I need help. I need help. I need help.
Yes.
Yeah.
They don't call me Betty Bougie for nothing.
I love it, Betty. I love it.